I love washi tape. It's the best thing in the entire world. Hello y'all, welcome. My name is Lauren and today we're going to talk about all things washi tape, my most favorite thing in the world. I use it every single day. So first off, we're going to get into some travel washi tape tips and tricks, and then other extremely niche washi tape specific stationery accessories. Obviously you don't need any of these things, but for someone who loves washi tape as much as I do, it's just really fun seeing all the creativity that comes with like washi tape in general, and just experimenting and using all the fun stuff. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, we have the Mako. This is by Kanmido. Oh my god. And this is like my first washi tape accessory, I would say, that I got. So the way it works is you have these like little rolls, these little reel guys. This is what they look like on the inside. Then you reel your washi tape up on them, and then you kind of just chuck them into this like central barrel. I don't know if you can see down. Ta-da! Oh yeah, it's just black. That's cool, but don't worry. So like the reels aren't actually on anything, which will be relevant in just a second. But yeah, this is a really cool product. It holds 4 washi tapes that are about, what is that, like 15 millimeters, we'll say. I'll put up on the screen what it can hold, but it's like the size of a pen. It's like a little bit chunkier and a little bit shorter, honestly, but a great little addition to your pen case if you do like to keep your washi rolled and prefer that. For me, honestly, it's just like the serrated edge that really ended up bothering me. I used to carry this around a whole bunch. I still use it, obviously, but it's more of like a backup washi tape holder than my main washi tape holder, if that makes sense. But yeah, great product, really fun. Next up, also by Kanmido, is the PENtONE, or the PENtone. It's spelled like really interestingly, but anyway, I'll link it below. But this comes with these like translucent translucent sticky notes, I'll say. So it comes with 3 of them. So when you get it, it'll come like these 3 guys will be in it. But I took all of these out thanks to Hannah Made It on Instagram and on Twitch. She had the idea to basically combine the Mako and the PENtONE by using these little reels, and it worked perfectly. So thank you so much, Hannah, because this is my new obsession. I went for it completely. It's amazing. So this one obviously can hold a lot more, and I don't know, I just feel like in general it's taller, but it's so much lighter than the Mako. I mean, they're both light, but like visually lighter, I guess. It's definitely not as wide. There we go. That's what we'll say. But for me, and there's no serrated edge, and it's a lot just nicer to carry around. Obviously, like when you rip it, the cut is like a little bit more uneven, but I've just been embracing the uneven cut of washi tape. Before I was like very rigid. Sometimes I even use scissors, but now I just go for it. And I like the look a lot better, honestly, in my journals. Also, tiny note, I realized watching this back that I didn't explain this very well, so hello from end of video Lauren. But anyway, the way that this works is it has like a button enclosure on the end, and then this like central barrel that's all the way through. Obviously, if I pull it out, it would be a nightmare to get back in, but it has like another button on this end, and this like little black piece of plastic goes all the way through all of them. So it does have like a central location, unlike the Mako that's just like in there, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's really easy to get these on. I will say sometimes when you look up tutorials as to how to roll the washi tape, it'll tell you to put like the tail of the washi tape inside this little slit in the rolls. So yeah, it'll tell you to like put the tail end of the washi tape in this little slit right there. If you're going to use the PENtONE instead of the Mako, I would recommend just putting the washi tape on the outside, because like the stickiness of the washi, if you do that when it's tucked inside, actually kind of gets stuck on the this little reel holder thing, so it'll make it like a little sticky and like a little bit unpleasant to use. But other than that, it's super simple. Reel it on up and then just put the button back. Ta-da! Nice, satisfying little click. Anyway, I'll let previous Lauren get back to the rest of the washi tape tricks. So we have those 2. Oh, and for some of these bigger ones, like the ones on the top and the bottom, I did use 2 reels. And you could buy these reels separately. You don't have to buy the Mako to use the to like put the washi in the PENtONE. You could buy these reels separately and just buy the PENtONE. So yeah, all different ways you can buy things. And then next up we have Washi Cards, probably like the most accessible thing, just because you don't really need to use anything in particular. Like this base, they do sell, like lots of packs sell, I think nowadays they are just called like Washi Cards pretty much. But you could use anything. You could use like thick cardstock. I've gotten Pokemon cards that are wrapped around. For me, whenever I do it, I always feel like I pull the washi a little too tightly, and I really dislike the ridges that come with that. But if I have a friend do it, they're much better at it than me. So yeah, so Jazz, my friend Jazz did this one, and yeah, I have had no issues with like ridges or anything when you wrap it around. And also, like, if you have a lot of washi, it definitely is much easier to store this way. But for me, again, I'm just worried about pulling it too hard and getting that ridge that would really bother me later on. Next up, we have Kitta by King Jim. I think they also are known as Hitatoki. Maybe that's the name that they use in Japan. I don't know. Anyway, but I have used like a proxy shipping service to buy from Hitatoki, and they have Kitta, so I believe they're the same company as King Jim here in the States. But they have all sorts of really cool products, and then this one is one of my favorites. So it's these little washi tape strips that are like individual stickers basically. So this back part comes off. Actually, well, why not? Let's test it out. Which one have I used the least? I think this one. I like never use this one. Ta-da! And they have all sorts of patterns and really fun stuff, so there's no shortage of Kitta, and obviously you can't really get any thinner than just this little guy. Really slim, awesome for traveling. It's a great little product, and they have, again, a million designs. But of course, the more you buy, the more bulky it'll get. It would be so cool if they do like a mix and match Kitta service. I don't know. Maybe they do that already, probably. I don't know. They're always so innovative, but that would be dope. They even have a giant Kitta that's like mini Kitta. It's so cute. So unnecessary. I was like, oh man, I don't need that, but I can appreciate how adorable it is. And then now, just getting into the more accessory part of the video, we have this cool little guy. So I believe this was made for MT by Shachihata, or maybe I made that up because, oh yeah, okay, at least Shachihata's logo is on this, but I don't see MT's logo anywhere, so who knows? Anyway, but the point of this product is that you can write with fountain pen ink on washi tape after you use it. So we have our little lovely frame washi, and then let's get a nice layer of this on there. I usually do two. I like let it dry a little bit. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but that's just what I found works for me. Okay, one more coat, and you can kind of see it. It's like, you know, shiny when it goes down, basically. Okay. All right, that's fully dry, I hope. Let's go for it. Amazing! It worked. Success. It did. I feel like I'm so impatient. It wasn't entirely dry. I lied, but it still worked. It just had like a couple of little hard starts, but listen, we're here for a good time, not for an appropriate amount of patient waiting. Am I right? Okay. So that brings me to the next product or version, I guess, but MT is an awesome company. I love their designs. I probably shop from them, and most of these are from the Washi Station, the ones that aren't from MT. Actually, I lied. This one is from Muji, but mostly it's MT, the Washi Station, this one Muji tape, and also King Jim / Hitatoki. So those are like my mainstays. They always have really fun, innovative like washi products. But anyway, I don't know if it's new or not, new to me at least, but I just saw it for the first time. MT has specifically writable washi, so I don't know if this already has like that coating of the pen that we just used, or if it's something else entirely. But yeah, they made these, they have a bunch of different designs actually, I believe, but this is one of them, these like really fun frames. And so you can write directly on these with fountain pen ink already. So cute, so fun. I've definitely been using the heck out of these frames. These are awesome. Obviously I kind of like frames. I already have the Kitta frames. Perfect. Another type of washi that's really fun is this Muji washi tape I already alluded to, but this one is awesome because it's perforated. So it comes with these like tiny little strips, even tinier than that. And it's like, you can tell that it's not entirely transparent, but once you like put it down, it's like for sure, you know, it kind of just like blends in pretty seamlessly. I mean, you can still see it, obviously. But if you really want like a nice subtle washi, definitely recommend this one. I actually just checked and I believe it's out of stock, but so yeah, so keep an eye out for it. Again, it's from Muji. I think it's called like transparent masking or perforated masking tape or something like that, but it's perfect. And then next up we have the cutters. Oh my god. So as I mentioned, I've been really enjoying just like ripping washi tape and messing with that texture that way, but these cutters are also really awesome. I got a koala and this little ghost here, both perfect. And these kind of just like hug onto the washi tape. Got these little grippers. And yeah, you just kind of hook them into the tape. I do love the koala because I feel like that's the natural form of a koala. Like they grip things like that. So it feels very appropriate, you know? But it's super easy to use. Obviously you can reposition it anywhere, roll it around, and then yeah, just cuts nice and a perfect little kind of like flag shape pretty much. Also note about foil washi tapes, I believe they don't typically stick as well as other washi tapes. They still stick pretty well, but if you're ever wondering if you're using a foil tape and it doesn't appear to be sticking or isn't as repositionable as other washi tape, I think that's like a thing. Whatever like the foiling process is makes it less sticky for some reason, so the more you know. And then we have a classic cutter, this guy. I actually don't really use this one. I feel like it's not as, I don't know, I just don't like it as much. It pretty much works the same way as like the koala and the little ghosty guy. You know, you just kind of position it where you want it and then you hold it and then rip it. I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't like it. Not for any reason in particular. Not that I don't like it, I just don't find myself reaching for it, I guess. So there you go. This tape is by Nat Anderson. I'm actually not sure if it's the Washi Station tape, but either way, she's done a lot with the Washi Station and also has some other stickers and stuff obviously on her own shop. All right, and that's it. My favorite washi tape accessories, my favorite ways to take washi tape on the go. Let me know if you have any of these items, if you have all of them. Let's be best friends. Your other places that you love washi. I could talk about washi for days because it's perfect and better than stickers. So yeah, hot take? I don't know. Let me know what you think and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!